Well guys, we are almost to the lodge where we will be staying for the next few days until we get our big deer. Once we get here, I will be showing you guys a little tour, and then we'll head out hunting and sit for the first night. There's the lodge. Here we are, 4.5 hours later. George is walking around outside already. Now I will start on the tour of the lodge that we are staying at. As we walk in, I would like to mention that our guide, Ryan Berger, built just about the entire lodge by himself. You can see that he went for a log cabin type of look, and I think that he nailed it. This place is awesome. As you can see, there are mounts everywhere that you look, and everything is just pieced together perfectly. Over here we have the kitchen area, and this is where every morning after we hunt for a few hours, we come back for brunch. And after every afternoon hunt, we would come back for supper. The lodge actually provides a private chef to prepare our meals for us. Over this way, there's the bar area, and I find these stools really cool, the way that they're all uneven, but they all just fit together so well. And this bar area is really nice. I think it's created very well. And then here's a 44-inch pike that they have on the wall. And then over here you can see what their bedrooms kind of look like. A lot of them are pretty similar fashioned, but Ryan actually made these bed frames by himself too. But now we have the main area out here. Those are all Ryan stones he used to make that fireplace. And here's the living room area where all of us hunters kind of just sit and watch TV in between or after our hunts. And going upstairs, we can see some of their merchandise that they have for sale. They've got shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and all of these look really nice. I picked up a couple pieces for myself. Moving along this way, you can see some of their mounts, and some of these things are interesting to say the least. But I'll continue on, and some of these deer are very, very nice. I'd be happy if I came home with one similar to one of these guys. But then under these deer, we have a shuffleboard table, and we like to get some of the guys together and come and play shuffleboard together. Then walking on this way, there's another hangout area with a deck. Then over this way, this is where me and my dad were staying. I'm going to show you guys my dad's room and how it's kind of laid out. There's a hallway, there's bedrooms that whole way down. But I mean, it's super sweet in this place. It's very organized and clean. And then here's the bathroom. There's plenty of bathrooms in this place. This is just one of them, the one that was between me and my dad's room. And looks nice, to say the least. Well guys, we're out here in the stand now, and I finally just got settled in, and I'm going to show you guys what my view looks like. The wind tower, because look at this absolutely insane windmill farm we got out here. It's kind of nice because it covers up the sound a little bit too. Well, I've been sitting out here for about an hour, and I got a text a little bit ago saying that everybody's set up now. And while they were driving around dropping people off at their stands, they scared 3 deer away, and one of them was a buck. I think it was an 8-pointer. I mean, it'd be pretty cool if it could flee this way to at least get a peek of it. They didn't say that it'd be a good shooter for day 1, but still, it'd be nice to get it on video and give you guys an idea of what's out here, because there are some crazy deer out here. I should insert some pictures from the trail cameras that they sent us before we came out here. There are some absolutely insane non-typicals and other giants, like 14-pointers and up. There were some giants. Once-in-a-lifetime kind of deer, but the only thing about those deer is we're in a nice area where the deer get to roam free. They follow the little river, and once they're in this area, they walk through for the day, and then they just kind of keep going down the river. They don't stick around the area. You never know what could happen. Sometimes they do hang around for a little bit. I just saw 2 bucks. One was maybe a small 8-pointer and the other one was a big 8-pointer, maybe 10 or more. It was hard to tell. It was about 250 to 300 yards away. They both were. They were like on a hill. I'm guessing that they were just walking around and then they slowly walked down the hill. Right here where I am zooming in, that's where all the deer were coming. I couldn't see them for more than probably 5 seconds. I was probably lucky that I even saw them at all. They were so far away and only in sight for a few seconds. I just saw another pair of deer in the exact same spot as the last 2. And I'm pretty sure it was another buck. And it might have been with a doe, but I'm not sure because it was so far away. This time it was probably just over 300 yards for sure. I can only see them for a good 10 seconds. And it's just so far away, I'm barely catching an eye on them, but maybe tomorrow I can move over there or something. I'm not sure what my options are, but we got a good 45 minutes left of shooting time. And then I'll be able to hopefully see a couple more deer pass through and actually get some on video, because the ones that I've been seeing are so far away, and I'm not able to get a camera on them quick enough because of how quick they're moving at such a far distance. It's hard to spot them. They're so little because they're so far away, and they're only in sight for a good 4 seconds. I didn't see any more for the rest of the night. The other guys that we were with, they did have a little bit of luck, but I mean, it's just how it goes sometimes. Tomorrow I'm sure I'll see plenty more.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. You just kind of wait them out and they take a different path the next day.
The morning will be totally different than it was tonight. Yep. And you're like, now everything's only 50 yards from it.
Yep.
You never know. Kind of one of those.
So we started our way back to the lodge, and then that's where we were greeted by supper. Today for our appetizer dish, we had tuna chunks, and let me tell you, that is very good. I highly recommend. And then he cooked us up some nice steaks, and this was one of the best steaks I've ever had. It was great. Great way to end off the day.